Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to your reading today. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at what blessings are coming your way. I am super excited to do this reading. If you're new to the Priestess Sophia, welcome. So happy to have you here. Here we're all about you listening to your highest guidance, which is your intuition. So listen to your triggers, listen to your body, listen when something feels right, listen when something opens up your mind to new insights, because the more aware you are of how you are responding and perceiving things, the more you're able to discern what is your intuition, what is a trauma response, what is a conditioned response, and how can you then make decisions based off understanding and knowing all of those things. All right, so let's jump straight into our pile picking. So the first pile is this beautiful seashell over here. So that is pile 1. Pile 2 is this dried protea over here. And pile 3 is this beautiful crystal quartz. Alrighty, beautiful beings, take a deep breath in. And a slow exhale. Feel yourself coming back into your body. See a root dropping down from your spine down into the earth so that you're nice and grounded. Feel that root connecting with the earth. And then just feel the energy of each pile. And now ask yourself, which pile is mine? And you should get an answer either by opening your eyes and seeing which one pops out, or maybe whilst your eyes were closed, one of them popped out, or you heard an answer in your mind. Trust the first answer you get. Alrighty, beautiful beings, I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1, welcome. This is your reading if you chose this seashell. I'm just going to put it over here. Welcome to the Priestess Sophia. If this is your first time here we're all about you listening to your own intuition. So do listen to how your body responds and what feels right while I am reading your cards, because maybe not everything is meant for you, but there's definitely a message for you in this reading. Maybe all of it is also meant for you, and it could be anywhere from that to 3 messages, 4 messages, 5 messages, 6 messages. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate. Let me know in the comment section what resonated for you most, what felt most right to you. Not what your ego thought, but what felt right to you, because then you're working with your intuition, right? And that's the vision and this mission of this channel, is that you learn how to tap into your own discernment, how to tap into your own intuition. All right, so I'm busy shuffling your cards here because we want to be really clear on what your blessings are. Number 1, let's see what cards we have coming up for you. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to take, those ones that come out. So these are your tarot cards. I'm going to put those over there. And these are your oracle cards. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you haven't yet, please do like and subscribe, especially if you resonate with the mission of this channel, which is for you to listen to your intuition, your highest guidance. All right, so the first card that we've got here from my little small roomy deck, one of my friends just gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Anyway, it's on my roomy deck, it's my Sufi deck. The card is move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put it here. I like to use these cards as sort of like mantra cards, you know. This is a bit of a tiny card, so let's see if we can stand it like that. You've got Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. You've got 31, which is the Awakening card. This is a very high vibrational card. You've got Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Don't know if you can see that. You've already got 2 angels in your deck. You've got angel, I think this is Raphael. Yeah, I think it is. And then you've got Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. And you've got Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Interesting, because when I saw the soulmate, calling in your soulmate, I literally felt like there's a lot of manifestation happening here. Okay, we've got balance. Oh my word, Archangel Zadkiel. So we've already got 3 angels showing up in your reading. This is exceptionally beautiful. We've got 4 of Earth. Okay, we've got 5 of Air. Okay, that is 5 of Swords. We've got Strength. Beautiful card. And we have 4 of Fire. Okay, so before I jump into what your blessings are, what I just want to talk about quickly is just so that you can understand if this is your pile or not. This is definitely someone who has just come out of a very difficult space. I'm seeing here the 5 of Air. I feel like there may have actually been a decision that you made specifically. Funnily enough, there's 2 situations that I'm picking up on here. But either you made a decision around a career move, and it actually didn't go the way that you planned. So funnily enough, it feels like a move. It may have been that you moved spaces, so you moved from one place to another, but then you had to move back, or you had to find a different place to move to. So that's what I'm getting here with 4 of Earth, because I'm just really feeling like a home kind of vibe. And we've got 4 over here as well, so it's just giving me this feeling of a home space, like an established sort of structure. And that you then had to move from that, and it actually didn't work out the way that you expected it. For others of you, and then this is definitely your pile, is there was some sort of move in career. So there's definitely a movement energy. So moving from an established structure to a new one, and it didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted, but then it's led to sort of other things. And then for others of you, again, that move could actually also have been from a relationship. And I feel like it was quite a serious relationship. So this was someone that said that they were really committed to you. There was a commitment, and it was a said commitment. It was a serious relationship, and it seemed like it was going to go into a particular direction, and then it did not. I do feel the underlying energy of it was because there was a lot of fighting, and that there was a lot of, there was some sort of deception, but even more than that, 5 of Air, what I'm feeling here, it was a lot about, I want something, you can't have it, or I'm not going to care about you in getting what it is that I want. So I'm feeling there was a little bit of a battle that went on, but it became sort of underhanded, and that could be either in your living situation, your work environment, or your relationship. So that's what you have just passed. But what I do want to say, the big blessing in all of that is it's given you a lot of clarity. And this is the thing that I feel like you need to really know about yourself, is that if this experience that you have just gone through has come to like cut through a lot of the nonsense, the BS that you've actually been allowing into your life, and that you have taken more nonsense on than was actually necessary. And I think at the time you didn't see it that way. I think you were very I'm getting very healing energy, very compassionate, someone who themselves, because I'm seeing it here with this medicine card, guardian card, comes in and really changes an environment with your presence, with your softness, with your grace, with your compassion. But I think because you tend to be very compassionate, you may have found yourself actually dealing with things that you really didn't have to deal with. So whatever has happened and it's left you where you are now, it's really to get clear and cut through things that are not right for you, things that do not make sense, things that are not in alignment with your truth. So you're definitely a lot of clearing. So first blessing, I'd say, is a lot of clearing of gunk out of your life. It may feel empty in a way. Please do let me know in the comment section if that resonates particularly. And you may even have feelings of sadness and that kind of thing rising up, and old feelings of betrayal rising up. But what I do just want to let you know, this is because this is a clearing of old energies. It's like a spring cleaning. So you do not have to take it as that there's something wrong with you, but rather that you are just releasing the gunk, you're releasing clogged up emotions that do not serve you anymore. Okay. And it's fantastic that we're really talking about this truth, because we literally, with this mantra card, move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. And we're talking about magician's sword, confidence in your magic, is that we're getting to the truth of who you are. So beautiful, exceptionally lovely. I do also feel that for some of you, you might actually be considering getting a pet because this dog spirit is coming through, specifically a dog. I did draw other animal spirits for the other piles, but I do not feel that there's necessarily a pet coming through, but who knows, let's see. But I do feel like this is some sort of loyal friend coming through. It could be a pet. It could be getting a new puppy. Let me know if that resonates. I'd love to know who that is. But for some of you, I feel like you're drawing in a lot more loyal friends, supportive friends. You're calling in, if we look at this right next to each other, we've got calling in your soulmate, right? So we've got you calling in people and being surrounded by people who love you, number one, and not just love you romantically, because we do have 4 of fire here. So contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. But I do feel that you're calling in people who are more in alignment with your values, who share the same sort of truth and the same sort of foundation and beliefs about life that you do. So that is coming through very strongly. So you're calling in a tribe, and they're all soul mates. So a lot of the time people get really stuck on this idea that love can only be experienced in some sort of romantic way. But I'm seeing a lot of friendships coming in. Don't get me wrong, I am definitely actually also seeing a very beautifully, divinely guided relationship that's coming through. The reason why I say divinely guided is because I just feel like the path that you're on right now, I want to just confirm, feels like your divine path. The reason I'm saying that is because you've got an angel here, you've got an angel here, you've got an angel here. You've got a lot of angels coming through, and you've got the spiritual awakening card. So I feel like there's an opening to being able to communicate with your guides, to communicate with your intuition much stronger, and a lot of angelic protection and spiritual protection. So if things have not worked out, this is another one of those blessings, right? It's actually you're very spiritually protected, and you'll continue to be. And those things that have just fallen away, those things that have passed, the betrayal and maybe lies and sort of competition, ugly competition energy, like backstabbing kind of energy, had to be cleared, and you had to be shown the truth of that, because that was actually you really being protected. I feel like you're also going to be able to look at things in your life with greater clarity. I feel like you're going to be able to see things, see the truth of things, and be a lot more objective. I feel that in the past there may have been a lot of clogging of emotions. We spoke a lot about that. But what is going to happen now is through this clearing of emotions, you're going to be able to see why people do what they do, what it is that they're doing, and you're going to see the consequences of your actions. And this is a very beautiful thing to have, actually, because it's going to allow you to get clearer on what you want. And I feel that you're stepping into very strong manifestation energy. I saw that so strongly, because here we have the 4 of fire. Okay, before we do that, and there's like the two sort of wands there, the 2 wands there, that's the 4 of wands, and next to it we have 11. So we literally have 11, 11, 11. So 11, 11 may be a sign for you. You may also even be on a twin flame journey if that connects. But what I'm actually feeling more than that, it's not that is that if I say twin flame journey, this isn't necessarily specifically about your twin flame journey. I feel that this is actually a lot more about yourself and drawing in a right kind of partnership, whether that's your twin flame or not. This is what I'm seeing here, because we do have the 4 of fire, which is talking about an engagement and a higher sort of level of commitment. But even so, that's a blessing, but that's not even the bigger blessing. I feel like the bigger blessing, okay, sorry, I'm actually being told that I have to say this. You are definitely calling in a soulmate. You are definitely calling in someone who is going to be in alignment with your values and your truth, because I'm literally calling in a soulmate, in your soulmate, in my hands, and I'm talking about that at the same time. And it's like I'm sort of going like, no, that's not even the biggest thing. The most important thing is going to be your own personal strength. But I feel that Spirit really just wants me to come through pile 1 with saying it's going to happen, okay? Do not give up hope. I also want to say we have the leaders in this pile. Like, you're probably a 1 in numerology somewhere. You function best running your own business, or being a manager, or being your own boss, or being a freelancer. What's very important for you, and where you'll find most of your success, so this is if you're actually thinking about starting a business, or you already have, that you need to understand that you're one of your blessings and gifts as a person throughout your whole life is your leadership and your ability to lead, and that's going to become clearer to you now. So you need to be able to see that in yourself, and see that that is actually a blessing, because sometimes I'm feeling like you may have felt that that is a curse, but your individuality is really very much a blessing, and you're going to start seeing that as a blessing, because once you realize, that is when you're going to call in this person who is more in alignment with you as a leader and who you are. We have 3-7 here, which turns out to be a 1. We have 1-9 here, which turns out to be a 1. We have 1-1-1s. So there's a lot of new beginning. There's a whole new chapter, a whole new, like, I feel like life upgrade that is happening for you. It's like you were living here and now we're moving here. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I wanted to talk about, because I kept getting sidetracked with a whole bunch of other messages, is this ability to manifest. Okay, because here we have 1. Here we have 1 coming through. Here we have the 1s, the 4 1s here. So this card specifically speaks about things taking shape, taking form, that you are now going to have concrete experiences of your blessings. This is what I want to tell you. This is no longer just going to be in your mind. Whatever you have been manifesting, whatever you've been calling in, it is now going to take shape and take form, so you can start trusting in that a bit more. And because you're going to see these concrete experiences unfolding in your life, start seeing them, start witnessing them. Start seeing them, right? Start seeing them. The more you're going to understand that you brought them in, and that you have very strong manifestation power. I'm feeling that quite strongly for this group. A lot of personal inner strength. I'm also feeling quite a spiritual pile, because I am seeing this tiger here in this strength card over here. So yes, you're entering a period of also a very strong manifestation period. So you're going to see manifestations coming in, positive ones, but you're also going to be entering a period where your manifestation power is stronger than it has been before, because you have sort of up-leveled, your vibration has risen. So that is a very big shift in you. I do feel that because we literally have, this is the medicine guardian, which is open to healing information. And then we've got balance, Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So what I want to say very strongly here, and what I'm feeling, is listen more. There's a need to just not rush things. As much as things are going to be moving forward for you, a blessing for you is also the listening, because in the being able to listen and receive the guidance, you are going to be able to create and call in, look at this, call in an experience that is a lot more enriching, right? So it's like you feel like ice cream, and then you rush to you go, there's a lot of traffic, maybe the traffic lights aren't working, and then you end up sitting in traffic, and you eventually get to the destination, and yes, you eventually get your ice cream, but it was a really frustrating journey. What this is saying, and what I feel like is coming in for you, is a lot more ease, and that ease is going to be granted to you when you listen more to the angels and the guidance that wants to come through to you, actually very much on a daily basis. And that is going to lead you to move on your path with greater ease, that by the time that you get the ice cream, the journey has also been so amazing. Like, you took a great drive, the traffic was amazing, there wasn't any traffic, the wind was blowing in your hair, you were listening to great tunes, that the whole experience is beautiful, not just the destination. And I feel that's very important for you. I also do feel that what is being said here is, do not be resistant to what it is that you also still need to learn. So there are things that you're going to learn, that's going to come through as like sort of new knowledge, new information. And I'm also feeling like a new gift, in a sense, like a new spiritual gift coming through for you. I also feel some of you might even be tarot readers or read tarot for yourself. But there's going to be another level of this gift coming through for you. And it could be hearing your guides clearer. Yes, that's what it feels like. Okay, what other blessings do we have? All right, so I feel like if you have had a move in terms of career, in terms of relationship, there's going to be more stability, right? So there's a new beginning here. We've got form taking shape. There's going to be more stability. So if your ground has been doing this, things are going to stabilize and they're going to move forward in the right direction. I feel that within the next 4 months, from where you're seeing this reading, I do feel that you're going to find either the relationship, the job, and the career or the niche or whatever it is that you're working on, and the place to live, it's going to just kind of fall into place. But do listen to your guidance. I also feel with this pile, one of your other blessings that's going to come through is a lot of self-trust and being able to rely on your own truth and you being your own foundation. I did speak about that quite a bit, but I want to emphasize it because if you believe a lot in manifestation, you believe in Neville Goddard, you believe in law of attraction, it doesn't matter kind of what techniques you use or listen to, the principle of inner and outer world. So it's when you're trusting in yourself and you're trusting in who you are and your ability to be able to handle anything, including if there's something that you need to heal and let go of, you are going to move in the direction you need to move because you are your reality, you are your world. So the more you can focus on the self-trust and you cultivating your home in yourself, which is what I feel is really a big blessing coming in for you. And it's now really taking shape and taking form that you've discovered the home in yourself. You are going to be, you're going to attract more. You're going to draw in more. You're going to be able to handle any sort of experience, which is a very major, profound blessing. All right, pile 1, that was magnificent. I really enjoyed reading these blessing cards for you and what's coming. And I feel like it's super, super exciting blessings for you. Please let me know in the comment section what your favorite blessing was. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box. And please do remember to support this channel by liking and subscribing. And do turn on notifications if you'd like. And I am so excited to read cards for you again and sending you even more blessings beyond what's just coming your way right now. And bye, I'll see you in your next reading, pile 1. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to the Priestess Sophia and welcome to your reading. This is your reading. If you chose this dried protea flower, look at how beautiful that is. Sacred geometry. Okay, I'm going to put your flower over here. These are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them just now, but while I'm talking, I just want to shuffle your tarot pile too. Alrighty, so if this is your first time at the Priestess Sophia, we're all about you following your highest guidance. I always channel the highest guidance for you, but your highest guidance is your intuition. So tap into your intuition whilst you're listening to me, because that's what I'm doing. I'm using my psychic ability and my ability to read cards to read for you. So that energy is available to you. It's an opportunity for you to tap into that frequency within yourself, right? So you can practice greater discernment. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe. So pile 2, let's see which blessings are coming up for you. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, I want to take that card. I want to take, ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of blessings. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's good. Alrighty, let's see what we've got in terms of tarot. Wow, this literally came up before. We've got the 4 of Earth. We've got the 9 of Air. So that is the 9 of Swords. We have Release. That is the Death card. So that's Scorpio energy. I don't often do astro signs because in tarot readings because I don't really think that they're always accurate. Wow, this card came up in pile 1 as well, and I literally put the cards. I put them in different spots. So maybe you should read pile 1 too. Maybe those blessings are there for you too. Then we've got Queen of Earth. We've got 3 of Water. And we've got Ace of Air. Interesting. Okay, and then what we have as your mantra card is we've got accepting challenges. Trust your inner resources. I'm not even going to laugh because that is something that's been coming up as a theme for me. And then we've got retreat and recharge. That's the Hermit, but it's in the angel ancestors. We've got this card, which is the Mother Gaia card, which is really asking for grounding. I feel like that needs to go under there. Look at this. We've got soulmates. Yeah. Pile 1 may have messages for you too as well, because it feels like the energy of the collective is very similar. Okay, so we've got koi fish spirits. There's always enough. And then we've got horseman. Horseman. Herald change. I might read this out of this book because I am not very familiar with that specific card as yet. So I think we've got to accept the challenge here that this card keeps wanting to move. So I feel like you've struggled with some sort of ending. Whereas in pile 1, there was a move, there was a change, but something has just ended for you. Something that's really, I feel like some of you here in pile 2, something has ended. And I mean, maybe someone has died. That's really what it feels like. Or definitely something feels like it has died. I just want to take a moment to breathe because it really does feel like it was quite a big loss for you. And that needs to be acknowledged. It was something that I feel like you held on to quite tightly and you really didn't want to let it go. And then it ended. So what I'm seeing for you very clearly is, because here we have 4 fire and we have got soulmate. So I feel like even though pile 1 came through, there was a soulmate coming through. There was also in terms of friends and a partner. But I'm feeling that specifically in this pile, you are going to, because this, if you look at this side, we've got more greens and more healing happening here. We've got blue here, we've got green here too. But the energy of this side almost still feels like there are things that you're still processing. So I feel where you are right now, you need to be in a process space. That is a blessing in itself. And I feel like Spirit wants me to say that very, very clearly to you. And when I'm saying Spirit, I mean infinite Spirit. I'm actually referring to God, but I know God can be quite triggering. So I'm talking about the Most High, whatever that is for you. So what I'm feeling here is that what is going to come through, what a blessing that's coming through is the acceptance of an ending. So I feel like when we hold on to something, we put ourselves in a space of tension. But when we can go like, actually, this is over. Let me let this go. Let me release this. Let me just open my hand. I don't have that tension in my hand anymore. And that's what I feel is the first blessing that's coming for you. It's coming into a space of peace and truth about a situation that was exceptionally painful. And that is going to allow you to clear a lot of mental anxiety. So if you're someone who also really struggles with a lot of anxiety, I feel that you are now going to enter a period of calm. This is very important for you. But what I feel is very strong with this pile is that you're still in that space. And what I'm really feeling is that whatever you're holding on, if you're still doing that, you need to just soften that. Soften the grip a little bit. Because if I'm holding so tightly on an issue, I can't see what the issue is there in my hands. I hope that makes sense to you, pile 2. I'm feeling there's going to be a deeper acknowledgement of quiet. That's what's going to happen. Quiet is coming through as a major blessing. And then through that quiet, through that acceptance, this doesn't mean that the outside world is going to just stop, right? But the quiet is going to come really from within. And once that happens, I feel that there's going to be a deep transformation within you. Some very deep transformation that's happening within you. And while this is happening, I feel that there's going to be a lot of, funnily enough, as much as there's this quiet, because we have 3 of water here. So I'm feeling, usually this feels like a celebration kind of energy. So I'm seeing that there might be a lot of time actually really spent being in the water, swimming in the water, feeling in the water. Water is coming through as a blessing for you. It's so interesting. And it's the pool outside here has just the filters gone off and you can hear the water. So it's almost like that. It's feeling that water really being a blessing for you. Interestingly enough, because we have koi fish spirits, there's always enough. So this card comes in as a reminder that it doesn't matter what you are. If you're so-called experiencing lack, abundance is actually having everything that you need at the moment that you need it. And even your mantra card was so it's accepting challenges, trust your inner resources. So, and we've got this hermit card here, this person really being able to go within. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, I feel like your blessing is going to be a deeper connection with the planet, with the universe, and being able to identify how resourced you not only are internally, but how there are so many other resources available to us through the planet, in this dimension. It's not, I need to have a partner and I need to have a great job. It's like, actually there's this sun that really nourishes me. And I'm feeling that very strongly with this pile, because we've got the queen of earth here. And underneath that, we've got this connection with Gaia, which is like taking care of your body, being more grounded. So I just do feel that also if you've been in a space of ill health, so I'm getting a lot of coughing, I'm seeing a lot of coughing, and I'm seeing a lot of headaches and runny noses. Let me know in the comment section if that is you. But there's a cleansing of that. There's a purification and a very strong, healthy body coming in. I feel like there's also going to be a sense of being more powerful in the body. Some of you have just had an operation on the belly area as well. That's what it feels like, somewhere around there. And I feel like that is going to heal beautifully and you're going to have your health again. That's coming through very strongly as a blessing. But I'm just getting the strong emphasis of this powerful, quiet, understanding your ability to be resourced. It's specifically to be able to nourish the self, to take care of the self, to be in tune with the self and the cycles and the earth and to be really nourished by simple things. That's coming through as a very powerful blessing. I also feel that there's a blessing in terms of a conversation with a group of friends that's going to come through. I feel that there may have been a lot of like gossip around for this group, funnily enough. And I feel that you're going to finally find the truth of a situation. Oh, I would love to know who that is, because I feel like someone is nodding insanely right now. If that is you, let me know. And the other thing that I'm also feeling is that you are going to get clarity about and this is not for everyone, but you're going to get clarity about a situation where someone did you wrong and you weren't sure, but you were kind of sure, and it was giving you a lot of anxiety. And I feel like there's going to be a conversation that's going to come through that's going to allow you to move past this, that's going to allow you this release and then move into this energy here, pile 2. And what I'm seeing, pile 2, is like once, because this is where I sort of feel that you are right now, but once this quiet has been achieved, woo! Look at this. I'm so excited for you. 4 fire, and yes, this is your soulmate. My heart just feels at peace. I feel like you are a big blessing that is coming soon. So my intention with doing this reading was the next 3 to 6 months. Is within the next 3 to 6 months, there is going to be someone that is, this is this is your soulmate. This is your person. For me, this is not just someone that you have like the potential with, but it's someone that probably is that person. But you got to get here, hey? You got to go through this phase here. Do not fight this phase. And it just feels beautiful to me. I don't even know. I almost don't even want to spoil it for you, but it the way that I just feels like I just feel so calm around this person, whoever this person is. I don't feel like I have to fight with him. I don't feel like I have to try that hard. I just feel like this person gets me, and you know what? This person wants me. They want to smooch me. They want to touch me. They want to feel me. They want to love me. They want to cuddle me. They want to do all the things with me, but they really respect my boundaries as well. And they really see me, and I see them. It's very mutual, but it's like a flowy mutual, but it's fun as well, like super fun. It's a very beautiful relationship that's coming in. And then I'm seeing that you are going to be bringing in actually a lot of money for yourself, because we do have Queen of Earth here. And this is you becoming that businesswoman. This is you actually being the one who can run, like if you're working on a business, I feel like it's going to be very successful. And I feel like you're going to be able to work with the challenges and remain abundant. Very much. I feel like you are stepping into a very clear path of being able to make decisions. That's a blessing that's coming through. And being supported by I want to say very much by the 3D. Very much being supported by the 3D. And I just, that's kind of what I want to say on this. I want to read this card because I feel like I specifically need to read this card for you, pile 2. And just give me a second to get the book. I'm back. So here we go. Good news, caution, herald of change. So this is this horseman card here. So what this is saying is when the horseman appears, he's inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. And that's quite interesting, pile 2, because we spoke a lot about how what happened, what ended for you, it's sort of needed to end. And we have this feeling here with you where it's like coming to this space of quiet is in itself a blessing. A lot of times people don't like that. They just want things to be happening in their lives. But I feel like that's being emphasized there. It says, become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Yes, this is what we were talking about here, the Queen of Earth, right? Someone who can handle his stuff. Someone who can be the Queen of Earth. She's like the master of the earth, of the 3D physical, right? She knows how to bring things into being and really knows how to work with the 3D and in the 3D. So how can she talk to people? How does she manage her relationships with people? How does she function given the programs and the conditioning here? She's a master of it. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. So this is what we're talking about here, remaining grounded. You being more grounded, being more in your body. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will become you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. Weren't we talking about how there's this calm I keep feeling? When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, Use extreme caution. If you heed these warnings, all will turn out well. Well, he didn't show up twice. Beautiful beings. He showed up once, and he showed bring that there's peace arriving. So this is quite also a lovely card. There's always enough. So there's really going to be this sense of moving from where you are to peace and calm, and to be really in tune with your reality. I feel like that is your biggest blessing, and this lovely partnership that you're going to have as well. What an what an exceptionally beautiful reading, pile 3. I'm super excited for you. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box. Do let me know in the comment section how this resonated, which pile you chose. I love to hear. I love reading your guys' comments, and I enjoyed reading your cards so much. Happy blessings. May you have many more. May you have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you next reading. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the clear quartz. Wow, I feel like this pile's pretty, like you're very much in your power. That's what it feels like to me. So these are your oracle cards. We're going to look at that now. Whilst I shuffle these and draw your tarot for you, I'm going to say a few things. So welcome to the Priestess Sophia. So super lovely to have you here. Here we're all about your highest guidance. That is you following your intuition. So use the opportunity you have when you're listening to a tarot reading to tap into that energy, because you're kind of tapping into it anyway. So listen to insights that come up, any other additional clarifications that you can sense whilst you're listening to this. It's going to help you make better decisions about your life too, because you're inviting yourself to start paying attention to your intuition while I'm tapping into mine, right? And using my psychic ability to do this reading. I'd love to give you a private reading. Do check out my description box if you'd like that. And if you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe. So, pile 3, what blessings are coming through for you? Okay, I want to take this card. Ooh, I'm going to take these 2. What else wants to come through? That one, and this, and this. Okay, and one more. There we go. Alrighty, so let's see what tarot cards you have, pile 3. We've got I'm so excited because every single pile had love come through, and here we have the Lovers, but I'm just going to put that there. That's so nice. Oh, the Empress. Oh, pile 3. What is going on? Oh, 4 of Water. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. I just knocked my camera. Let's see. Sorry about that, pile 3. I got a bit excited about your reading. Okay, we've got 10 of Air coming in. We've got Awakening coming in. That's the Hangman. We've got Ace of Water. And the World. Okay, I want to put this here for some reason. And I feel like I want to put that like that. Okay. And then Concealed Power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. Okay, that's a very big confirmation for one of the blessings that I was seeing already, but it is getting very clear. We've got Spring, see your seeds grow. Okay, there's another confirmation of that coming through. And we've got Spiritual Alignment, so number 5. We've got Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay, so lots more fun coming in here. You've got Snake Spirit, time to heal. Okay, and you've got Dream Thief, refusal of the call. We've got 13 here. Okay. I feel like this pile's already in a relationship, funnily enough. Please let me know in the comment section if that resonates for you. I don't feel like there's a new relationship coming in. Really. It just feels like you're probably dating someone already, and it feels like that relationship is going to be deepening. If you are in a new, if you're single, this isn't your pile. I almost want to really just kind of clearly say that this isn't your pile if you're single. This is a very clear pile. This seems to happen with my pile threes. They're very clear about who we're speaking to and not speaking to. So I just want you to know. But the blessing that you need to hear is your power. Your power. There's a power within you that you are unleashing that you don't know yet. That's your blessing. See you in one of the other readings, because if you're single, this is in your pile. Okay. So the first thing that I do want to say is, yes, I feel like this is already the relationship pile. The first blessing that I'm seeing is a deepening in relationship. Actually, I feel like there's a realization that this person that you're with, I don't want to say is the one, but it's definitely someone who you might even already be married to this person, but it just feels like that what's happening in the relationship is that the relationship is just, if you're not married, that's also okay. It feels like a union, that this relationship is just, it's going to get kind of like more romantic. And the reason I see that is because I see flirt and the lovers. So I'm just getting the sense that it's just going to move into some sort of new romantic kind of level. It just feels more intimate than it was before. So there's a deepening of that. I also do feel that you're in the space where you're going to make, because of the lovers, there's going to be a big, like a transition. I feel like this couple, you guys are maybe deciding to like leave and go to another side of the world, or there's this massive change. It's a big change. This is the big blessing. It's either like a massive move, boom, that's changing your life forever. But more than that, I feel that this is a couple that's asking about a baby, and I don't like doing pregnancy readings. I really don't. I always say go check out your doctor, and I don't want you to get too excited. But there is a baby waiting here. I feel like you might even be pregnant already and you're waiting for a baby to come. But there's a baby, because we've got the Empress here. I'm seeing it here with give birth to the wonder of revelation. I'm seeing it with spring and rabbits and being fertile. And I'm seeing it with this, with like, because this card talks about something being inside and then coming out, like, so it's talking about your internal. So I feel like there's a baby. That's a very, very clear blessing that's coming through for this pile. If you are not looking at a human baby, this birth is the birth of some sort of big project. So you can be pregnant with an idea, right? And then it becomes like your baby. So sometimes there's like a new job you start and it's great and we're excited about the new job, but this is something that is yours. It's something that, so maybe for some of you, like for me, it would be like the birth of this tarot channel. That is like, it's become like my baby, right? So it's something like that. It could be maybe you've decided that you're going to start like a fashion business for some reason. I want to say that. And that becomes your baby. Or you're starting a podcast and that becomes your baby. But it doesn't feel like that. It feels, you will know what it is. There's something that you're birthing here that is going to come out and it's going to be successful. The blessing is a massive like change in your world. And I'm seeing it here. So threes, 333 might be a very important number for you, because I'm seeing 12 here. 21, 12, 21, 21, 21, 12, 12 might also be a sign for you. And you might also even see 3, 6, 9 as a sign specifically, because, yeah, I just feel like that may resonate. Even though there aren't 9s here, I'm getting that as a message. Look at this. We've got the world, the lovers, and the Empress. Shoo. So I just feel you and your partner might even be taking like things to a deeper commitment. The blessings that are coming are going to be solid and very real for you. I feel that whatever the change that it's going to make in your life, you're going to feel like more luxurious. You're going to feel very successful. If your baby is not, so your home environment and your love environment, if you're having a baby with your partner, you're going to feel like your family is full. You're going to feel like your world is full. You're going to feel very much in tune with your world. Maybe you're even moving your family. Like I said, that is a very good thing to do if you are considering that. But there's a massive change in your life, and it's going to leave you feeling exceptionally fulfilled, pile 3. I do feel for those of you where your baby's more like a bit of a business venture or an art project or something like that, it is going to nourish and nurture you and fulfill you in a way that is actually going to leave you very supported, not only in a financial sense, but in a emotional, psychological, spiritual sort of sense, and to really trust that. It's very, very beautiful. I do also see another blessing that's coming through is that there might be a trip, a massive trip somewhere, like an overseas trip. If you, funnily enough, haven't clicked off, because I do feel like there's someone who might not be in a relationship that is single that is possibly watching this, please let me know if this is you in the comment section. You might be going to travel to a couple that is going to get married. Somehow I'm also seeing that, and that trip is going to be amazing for you. Okay. So here we're seeing this card. I'm being dream thief, refusal of the call. So there's a massive life shift. Okay, and we've got this right next to this awakening card. And I'm almost feeling like these two are meant to be next to each other, because the wings, something about the wings and the way the wings are looking, and it's literally 12 and 13. Interesting how they followed up after each other, and I wasn't necessarily going to pick that up. Is that... And funny enough, there's this sort of womb imagery, and this hangman is outside of a womb kind of celestial body too. I don't know why I'm saying womb. Womb. It's moon. There's a baby coming, man. There's something being birthed, dear. Something that really feels like a baby. And it's your dream. It's your dream. You're opening yourself to your dream, what it is that you really want. I feel that you have been avoiding this for a long time, but because we have this under the 10 of air, and I feel like this is also this concealed power that wants to come through. This is irritating me. I have to put that there. Is that I feel that you're a lot more powerful than you realize, and that you have the ability... Oh, okay, you know what? We're just going to leave that there. You have the ability to bring your dream into a reality, and I feel like you're going to wake up to that. There's going to be some sort of like what all the spiritual work that you've been doing, all the healing work, it's just going to fall into place, because here it's saying see your seeds grow. So finally, stuff that you've planted ages ago, it's going to come and be birthed into your life. It's showing that, and I feel like there are multiple things. That's why it was like sort of like it's a massive life shift. Like I feel like I'm on a completely different track, but I'm not on a different track. It's because it just feels like a different track, but it's just that like what I've put my energy into is now going to take shape. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home, right? So I was talking about that, right? New shift, like massive shift in the relationship with your partner, relationship really going into a new level. This card talks about time to heal, right? But it's what I'm getting here is just this transformation. Like you're shedding this old skin and you're becoming who you're meant to become. This is what I feel that this is very important for this pile. Your life is becoming what it's always meant to become. You're going to be living your dreams. It's the end of the doubt in your dreams. It's the birth of the dreams. It's the birth of the child that you've wanted for a really long time. It's you just feeling like you are living in harmony with life and feeling a lot of love coming through. I almost feel like this is like a life shift pile instead of just a like, oh, you're going to get the job, oh, you're going to get a salary increase or whatever it is. It's like a massive, beautiful life shift. And I almost feel like besides the birth, I can't tell you exactly what it is. There's birth, there's a trip, There's a trip, there's a massive move of house, there's a massive change and birth of dreams. Those are the blessings. But what I also really feel that is very important for me to say in this pile is that you are going to, you know what you've been working on. And those dreams that you've been working on, you're going to see them come into fruition. All right. So I feel like I just want to draw like 2 more cards. I feel like I've been called to draw 2 more cards for you. Let's see. Pile 3. What are the 2 cards that we need to draw for pile 3? Pile 3. Knight of Earth. Ooh. No, that is way too much. Sorry. Knight of Earth. Okay. There we go. Ooh, okay. So we've got the Dreamer, which is the Fool, which is that massive new beginning. We've got Knight of Earth. And we've got 6 of Water. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to say it again. I do feel like this is a son, like a child, and a child really coming through. I'm seeing that so strongly. Please let me know if that is what you're manifesting or if that is what you want. I am also, interestingly enough, feeling like there's like a guide that is in your dreams that is speaking to you. And it's a guide that you've had for years, but it feels like I'm really getting the sense of this artistic, young, romantic soul. But it's not romance where it's love. It feels like this is some sort of inspiration energy coming through as well. We've got dreams here again, right? The dreamer, dream thief. So there's something about your dreams really coming out here. And it's something that's very strongly related to also childhood. Wow. I feel like there's also messages coming almost, it's like a guide that could have been a past lover that speaks to you in your dreams. And that is also a blessing that's coming through, is this kind of interaction with not just the dreams that you want to birth in the 3D, but understanding the correlation between the two of them. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about in the comment section. And I do feel that there's going, because the reason I'm sort of saying that is because we've got the Dreamer and we've got Knight of Earth. So time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Wow, there we go. Wow, I didn't even know that this card would talk about, but that's what I was sensing. So there's really some guide in your dreams that's helping you birth things. And there's really a deep blessing in terms of the more you can kind of work with this guide as well, I feel like it's going to really help you. That's also the kind of the sense of this concealed power, this being able to manifest in your own very specific kind of way, very unique energy that we've got going on here. Who are you, pile 3? I really want to know. And I'm sensing that your uniqueness is going to be birthed. But I feel like you're very comfortable with your uniqueness already. But it's going to unveil itself in a way that it's going to be appreciated. Your dream is coming, your dream is coming, your dream is coming, pile 3. This is what I just want to say to you. All right, pile 3, those are your blessings. Very beautiful, very different energy to this reading. I feel like you're functioning on a different frequency to quite a lot of people. Please let me know who you are and how this resonates for you. Very interested. And I really enjoyed reading your cards, pile 3. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. Do like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Support the vision of following your highest guidance, listening to your intuition. And I'm very excited to read for you now and super excited to read for you in the future. May you have many more blessings past these ones that we've just spoken about. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, pile 3.